Hey tribe, Sally here. Hope you're having an amazing and fascinating day. I know I am. And you may notice that I'm on the right-hand side of this driving frame, which means that I'm with my friend Rob at Dottie Travels. Check him out if you haven't already. We're in Cimarron. This is probably the last day we're going to be together for quite a few months. And we've come out to do laundry today. We're going to have lunch, and we're going to go visit the Philmont Scout Ranch. Oh yeah, and then we're going to see snow. So, as always, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you think you are, double check to make sure. Leave a comment down below, give us a thumbs up, do all the stuff. We're going to go ahead and we're going to roll the intro, and then we'll see you on the other side. There's Rob's truck. Not sure if you can see Kit there, right there in the middle. And where are we? Well, he walked next door to the grocery store. We're doing laundry. But check out this laundromat, guys. It's like super, super clean. Oh, and there's nobody here. So that's very cool. They got a nice bench over here to sit on. The change machine is out of order though. Oh well. I got two machines going. Here's an anomaly. The first one that I did, $1.75 for warm and normal. And the second one was $1.75 for warm and heavy on power wash. So it's gonna run longer. When I pressed the normal button, it gave me a higher price, so I didn't want to pay the higher price. So there we go. Alrighty. There's Rob, of course. And this is, fortunately, the second time I've been here, because I lost all the footage from the first time. This is the St. James Hotel. It was established by Henry Lambert. Built it in the 1870s. There are numerous bullet holes in the main dining room, which was formerly the saloon, and they bear witness to Cimarron's wilder days. Imagine what it might have been like to be Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, Wild Bill Hickok, any of those guys sitting out on the porch there. And we've got the lobby looking probably very much as it did originally. Oh look, it's our table. Cool looking bar. This is it. The National Scouting Museum and Philmont Scout Ranch.
Okay. Into the hallway is water fountains and restrooms. On this wall are exhibits about scouts who explored in space and scouts who explored Antarctica. Right here are, around the ceiling, are four portraits of our BSA high adventure bases. The one was painted in 1957 by Norman Rockwell. It was on the coast. Ohio in 1997. The copyright here was from 1914. So a plant owner, maybe in a warehouse or factory, put this up to help recruit scouts. The community activities of the awards and the outdoor activities are largely the same now as they were 110 years ago, but the uniforms and and the equipment is certainly much different. That's a rare merit badge, the rarest of all that BSA has ever offered. Only 10 scouts earned it because you had to submit a patent application and secure a patent. That was back in the 1910s.
Yeah, women could be den mothers for the Boy Scouts, but girls couldn't be scouts. They had to be Girl Scouts, not Boy Scouts. Up until at least I was 10 years old, and long after that, I think. But I remember trying to get in to the Boy Scouts when I was 10 years old. So different variations of the uniforms. Hey, you need to stop. Hey. Nope. Oh, you see Rob. Hey, leave it. Okay, so let's check out some history around the Santa Fe Trail, 1821 to 1878. Coming from Kansas to Santa Fe, and this is part of the Cimarron route versus the mountain route. So mud wagon, a true workhorse of passenger wagons. The mud wagon was built with outside framing and a square body. It was light for ease of travel over poor roads, mud holes, and mountainous country. This one dates to the late 1800s. Let's take a look. Wow, that doesn't look like a super comfy ride. What do you think? Cimarron and Northwestern Railway, established in 1907. And the Continental Tie and Lumber Company, also established in 1907 by the same guy. Trees and trains go together. We have a drag saw. Pretty cool. So Lucian Maxwell created the Baldy Mining District and staked a claim in the most promising location for himself, which he called the Aztec Lode. Camps blossomed into towns. Initial boom would be short-lived, and by 1875, only those with especially rich claims would remain. Over the next 65 years, mining would come and go, dying out and being revived as the economy, legislation, and industry dictated. Aztec money bags. Second boom came in 1880, and Baldy Town, which had been abandoned in 1872, began to flourish. 800 miners in 1881 had a hotel. Population spiked at 2,000 in 1883. And work in the Baldy mining district was steady from 1908 through 1940, but increasingly difficult. And Baldy town would never truly boom again. Hardback mining was difficult enough, but with the 1918 Spanish flu epidemic, a large fire in 23, a fixed gold market from 02 to 30, Great Depression, and finally World War II, gold mining on Baldy finally became too much of a struggle. There's an ore cart. TNT. It's dynamite! Alright, well this is pretty cool. Maxwell Land Grant mining districts. Very cool. So this was apparently stuff recovered from the Salt Lake Cave and the Box Canyon Cave. Here's a biggin. Look at the size of that rack. Can't stop. I don't know if we'll be able to see it well, but this is the 1920 World Scout Jamboree. World Scout Jamboree. I'm gonna guess that's probably maybe 300 people, maybe? I don't know, hard to say. And here's a topo map of the Philmont Scout Ranch. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that, but I am. Stay. Leave it. So there you have it. Got some scout history, got some New Mexico history, got some mining history. Pretty good. Wow, look at that one. So here's a nice big example of Seton's artwork. And here's Lobo. All right, I'm glad I came. Hope you enjoyed it too. Palisades Sill. These spectacular cliffs are cut by the Cimarron River through igneous rock known as a sill and composed of the rock type Monzonite. Oh, there we go. Which was placed over 40 million years ago as the southern Rocky Mountains were being uplifted. Elevation 8,000 feet. That's among the biggest sills I have seen close up, but it's a great example. Okay, you know what else we're going to see along the way here? I'm going to point out that this is the 22nd of July. Look at those pretty rock formations up ahead there. But what we are going to see as we head back down the road, wait for it. You might have to wait a minute for it.
And did you doubt Travels with Dottie when he told you about this?
I did have a little bit of a doubt. You probably didn't get to see that little patch. But what we are going to see right over there is snow. It is. It's kind of dirty looking now. And there'll be a fairly large piece coming up here. Look at this. Look at it. It's like a snowdrift. This is just crazy, guys. 22nd of July. And it's 72 degrees now, right?
It's almost, yeah, and it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And Rob said when he came to pick me up this morning that it was drifted. Like, yeah, you can see it. I'm shocked that there's any left to be able to show you, but, you know, glad you get a chance to see it too. It was cold last night. It was, I think it was 44 degrees when I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. I don't know, probably didn't get a whole lot colder than that exactly where I am, but this is deep in the canyon, and this part, because of the trees and so forth, would be more of a cold sink even than where I am a couple miles down the road. Plus it's a little higher elevation. We were right up at 8,000 feet there, and I think where I am it's about 7,700 if I recall correctly. So yeah, pretty cool. Just another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
There's water where in the sun that used to be snow.
Yeah. And so yeah, here's the Maverick Campground turnoff, and we're just going to be another less than a quarter of a mile down here to Ponderosa. But yeah, we didn't get any snow down here. What do you think, kid? Are we almost home? We are. Almost home. And we're almost at the end of our time here. Oh, the pop-up that was there left.
It's home with a little bit of speed going through the parking lot.
Yeah, this one's always been pretty, he always seems to be pretty quick. There was an enormous fifth wheel down here at the very end yesterday. They had some difficulty getting out. They got in, they had to have been able to get out. All right, and we are home.